Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm listening to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 20th of February to Saturday, the 26th of February, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Leo. Here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms is based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. And I will tackle your next 9 years, show you how to activate the energy of your soul so you can become somebody very special, show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, a system which I will teach you, which includes the energies of your soul, and to show you how you can be somebody very special for your next 9 years. We'll talk more about that later. You coming from Leo, Sunday, the 20th of February, is going to be a fabulous day for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of inventiveness and imagination are there, and they make you very popular. You are very hospitable and you are a charming person. So go out and meet people that you can benefit from. No harm to anybody realistically. Meet people who can help you job wise or give you the lead in business or just chasing for the romance that you want. You will get what you want in a most charming way. There's a planet there that comes from the evening nightfall to the morning afternoon, making you very popular as well. So give it your best shot. In the morning and afternoon, you'll get what you want in a very friendly, loving way. And be with people you can materialistically gain for job, business areas. You get the leads. And meet with people that you can get leads to improve your job and business areas. I like your evening and nightfall as well. The planets of romance are there. There's one planet there that might make you argumentative. So don't argue throughout the whole day. Leave it for another day if you don't agree with anybody. Just show a friendly face and just move along with the energies you have for the day. Well, I like your evening nightfall very much. And you're going to do wonderfully well in the ways of your charmingness and your ideas, and how you present yourself is going to be wonderful. So be out with people you can gain anything from. Chase for the romance as well. Tuesday, the 22nd of February. This is a difficult morning and afternoon. In fact, a very bad one. Bad news can come flying at you, and what you do can become so bad regarding mistakes that you're going to get the blame, which will put you at risk of losing a job or even losing very badly in business. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do, be careful what you plan on this morning and afternoon. Be part of a team and you'll be safer. Otherwise, when things go wrong, the blame will rise squarely on your shoulders and knock you out, lose the job fast, and create losses which are very heavy and very bad. So things are going to get very bad, morning and afternoon. Whether at work, whether in business, you cannot afford to be the lone ranger. You don't want any kind of exposure because it will turn bad. So be part of a team, lie low. And driving around, accidents come from everywhere. Verbal accidents, physical accidents as well. And emotional accidents, being let down in the romance that you want. You'll get rejected if you try it in the morning, afternoon. So don't try that. Wait for the evening nightfall. It seems to be much, much better. And your evening nightfall gives you the chance to meet some powerful and strong people who may be able to help you job wise or business wise, give you some great leads as well. The planets of internet are there. So go onto the internet and you'll score some very heavy points for yourself, making great contacts or exchanging good ideas. Wednesday, the 23rd of February. This is not a good day. Morning and afternoon, you start making mistakes. And these mistakes can be due to your the, the reason could be that you are hasty and impatient, and so you get accidents of all kinds in the morning and afternoon. If you're driving around, don't be hasty impatient, you could have accidents. At your place of work, you can have accidents if you're careless in your speech, and don't argue with people. And if you're in business, tell yourself you cannot afford to take financial risks. There's too much to lose in every area of your life in the morning and afternoon. So be very careful. Wednesday, the 23rd February. Money can be lost, job can be lost, and businesses can just go crazy. What do? You slow down in speech and you slow down in action. Don't let your tongue be faster than the brain, promising just about everything under the earth, which you know you can't do. That puts you under stress as well. And so, evening and nightfall, the problem continues. In fact, it gets worse. Evening and nightfall gets worse. That's where the crunch will come. So, choose your company in the evening, nightfall very, very carefully. Otherwise, you're going to be very regretful of what's happened. The planet of anger is there. You might say things out of anger and do things out of anger. And that planet also represents accidents, physical accidents, verbal and emotional accidents. So there's a lot going wrong in the evening nightfall. Why bother to be out, I say? But if you have to be out, plans already made. Well, walk around very gingerly, say things very carefully, and your actions must be very, very polite. A spark of problems and you are in trouble. Accidents especially. Thursday, the 24th of February. This is going to be a morning and afternoon where you are just not on the same wavelength as people. So it's not a making enemies, it's being disagreeable. So why don't you give way? Listen to people's ideas where you work or where you do business. Try not to shut them down. Try to be understanding. Try to coax them. I see the planet of argument around in the morning and afternoon. So don't get into an argument just because you are not on the same wavelength as people. Try to be as flexible and negotiable as you can. Otherwise, you're going to make some enemies in the evening, in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, I don't like much either. The planets of speed are there. And everything you do with speed, talking with speed, acting with speed, thinking with speed, is all wrong. So, two good words for you are slow down. Slow down in the evening and nightfall. Otherwise, you're going to be attracted to very bad accidents of all kinds, verbal accidents, emotional accidents, and even worse still, physical accidents, like driving around and having accidents of all kinds. If you don't have to be out in the evening, sometimes it's better not to be out. You just close these planets down. Be by yourself. You won't be happy either. At least you won't get into trouble. Friday, the 25th of February. This is going to be a wonderful morning and afternoon. The planets of inspiration are here. So they make you inspired. They make you inspired in speech, inspired in action, inspired in thought. The creativity in you is immensely high. So this is the time, if you have a job, to impress your bosses, to show how you can contribute so that they make the country, or rather make the company that you work for, extremely lucky. And that's how you can be rewarded in the morning and afternoon. The planets of internet are everywhere, and they will positively help you to get wonderful ideas, inspirational ideas. So say a lot and do a lot morning, afternoon, job wise, business wise. Chase for the romance you want. You'll be able to sway people to your way of thinking. Evening and nightfall, not totally bad, but you are again not on the same wavelength as people. So choose your company very, very carefully in the evening, nightfall. If you find there are people who just don't understand you or don't agree with you or can't think along the same lines as you, just leave that company. Go away, because it just leads to anxiety levels unnecessarily. Anxiety levels can be sometimes worse than stress. They make you insecure. That's what might happen. Some of your morning, afternoon planners come to help you. So all is not lost. All you need to do is don't retaliate. Saturday, the 26th of February, for you coming from Leo, this is not a good morning and afternoon. Planets are moving very slow and furiously bad. So hour by hour, morning and afternoon can become more and more disappointing. Well, you don't want to be in charge of anything because you'll get it all very wrong and blame will come on you. Choose your company carefully. People you don't like from your past, if they are there, move away. And tell yourself to be very cautious in what you say and do, because long-term bad bonding can take place. You make enemies very easily in the morning and afternoon, silently. And so stay away from any kind of past efforts which have failed. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. That's how a day can change. I like your evening and nightfall because the planets of internet are there. Go on to the internet in the evening nightfall and you score some wonderful heavy points. They're giving you the lead in whatever you do. Go out with people. Be materialistically minded with such wonderful planets. Mix people if you need a better job. Mix people if you want ideas. Mix with people for better business. That's the way to use this planet. They will deliver to you. And that's how you become very, very lucky. There may be one somebody during the whole day, morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, who you may not agree with or may not be on the same wavelength. Just avoid that person is better. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. Yes, I do that for you. It will cost you only USD $50. And the 90-minute session is based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to your soul. All those lines and signs on the palm telling you or telling me about your past and your present and your future is all there. That's why palms change. They can change for better or they can change for the worse. And I'll show you how to reach that soul that's right there inside you, how to activate the energy so that it becomes part of your daily affairs. And your third eye will start to open and your aura will start to shine. And I'll show you how to activate all that. Make you a very special person, like as if you're out of this world, with ideas out of this world as well. How do people come up with such fantastic ideas we can only dream about? They have activated the soul. And your health areas I will go into detail as well and help you to improve yourself with all the energies like lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. So there's a host of energy to teach you in this 90-minute session and talk to you about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, and all for just USD $50. Come on, give yourself a break and get there. Reply to my email and let's get this session. You will never regret it. In fact, you will be overwhelmed with the information I gave you. And I'll talk to you about your past as well to show the mistakes you made and how to rectify them. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.